Here with Concordia head women's soccer coach Greg Henson after the win number 13 on the season, 2-1 over Doane in the quarterfinals of the GPAC tournament. This game was a little bit different than the first time you played them. The first time we saw several goals early. This time both teams took a little bit to settle in, but when you did, you're able to put the first two on the board.
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to be a tough match coming into this. It's playoff time, and you know, every game's going to be tough, and it's kind of surviving an advanced mentality right now. And Doane's a very good team, and I don't think necessarily deserving of a 7 seed. I think they're a better team than that, and we knew we were going to be in for a tough game, and it proved early go. And I think Jay jumped out and had the better of the play early on, and we're kind of the first team to settle in a little bit, and we were finally able to get our legs underneath us, and I think had played better towards the the middle to latter part of the first half. So.
How about defensively again? I know they created some scary moments maybe late in the game. Doane did, and they scored a late goal. But again, you hold one of the top offensive teams down to 1 goal and almost shut them out. So pretty good overall defensive effort. Yeah,
I mean, defensively has been one of our key components all season, and very happy with the efforts of our back four again, and Chrissy in goal. They did a great job, and our midfield does a nice job of winning the battle of transition and cutting down some of their offensive opportunities. I think early going, they put a lot of pressure on us in the first half with some of the early services that they had, and we had to adjust a little bit to that. In the second half, as they're starting to push numbers forward because they're down by a couple, that's obviously going to cause problems. But I thought the back line overall did a very nice job. One of the things we talked about after the game is as good as this game is and the result, and we're happy about moving on, is 2 out of the last 3 we've given up a goal in the final minute with the lead. So we got to make sure that we're able to manage the game a little bit better and eliminate those opportunities to give up that late goal.
Now you're headed back to the semifinals for the second year in a row. It's the first time, though, hosting the semifinals, either Midland or Dakota Wesleyan. But just how exciting is that now to be able to host a semifinal game?
I mean, something that we talked about, midway through the season, we got into the conference play, is we wanted to finish in the top 4, and that was our #1 goal for the season. And once we got there, we wanted to try to, get as high a seed as possible to give us the opportunity to host in more than 1 round. But at the end of the day, it's great to be here, but whoever wins that game between Dakota Wesleyan and Midland is going to be a very tough match for us. So we'll have to go check the results to see who we match up against. But either way, we expect a very tough game, and we'll take the next 3 days to get a little rest and recovery for our players that played the majority of the minutes, and we'll get ready to prepare for our next opponent.